The food? Well, it certainly is nothing like your cooking. You know, Edna, I was quite surprised when you asked me to have coffee with you. I never knew you were interested in chemistry. It seems a student has been leaving muffins in my classroom when I'm not there. But they're just awful. I mean, really bad. I wonder who it could be. Ah, the foolish infatuations of youth. I suppose my mastery of the fascinating subject of chemistry could quite affect a young woman. Sounds like you've, given it some thought. A date? Edna, you seem very edgy. You may want to consider taking some sedatives or something. Anyways, I must get back to my lab. What is it? I've seen those before. So it is. Whoa, I'm feeling a little light-headed. It must be the fumes from the lab. I'm feeling not good. Oh, I better go. What a strange thing to do! That does not look remotely safe. Youth today, that's what you get for being reckless! Well. What have we here then? You look familiar. That was uncalled for! Mind your manners! Do pay attention! How rude! Why, you insolent little... This is unheard of! What are you doing? Will you get out of the way? You better not have scratched! Careful, you fool! Quit blocking traffic, you imbecile! Would you stop being in the way? Ooh, this did not just happen! Oh dear! I lost my train of thought! Well, young man, that's that. What's your name again? That will teach you. Whatever your name is. Are you in one of my classes? Off to Dr. Crap? The principal with you. Do you have some sort of chemical imbalance? Oh, well, I must get back to my experiments. It was nice talking to you, whatever your name is. Bye. I have to go mark lab reports. I need assistance! Over here! Help! Whatever your name is, I am going to beat you! Stop right there! You think I won't remember you? Whatever your name is! You're lucky I have to get back to the lab! Go on then! I wonder why Edna keeps offering me her mash, and why does she wiggle so strangely? If I have children, I'll name them after periodic elements. Easier to remember that way. I knew I shouldn't have left that experiment untended. Oh well, Edna can use it in her cooking. I miss the invigorating fumes from my lab. I should get back there. He's a doctor, that I know. Carpal switch, Scrabble twit, Crabble stitch. Yes, Dr. Crabble snitch, it is. I wonder, perhaps I could create a more convenient form of food in the lab. That way I'd never have to leave. Ah, James, hurry up and get a table. We've got a lot of work before us today. Take care to follow my instructions precisely, as we will be working with volatile chemicals today. Too many mistakes will ruin what you're working on. What are you doing in here? Oh, right. Class. Please leave your assignments on my desk as you enter. Oh, right. I didn't give one, did I? Oh, well. Please go to your lab stations. Don't get too creative now, and for God's sake, don't eat anything. Oh my, James, keep your mind on what you're doing. Pay attention. What are you doing? No! Not like that. Careful! Young man, stop daydreaming. Good job. Keep paying attention. Keep up the good work. You're almost done. Very good. Carry on. Fascinating, isn't it? Good work. You have a future in chemistry. Excellent work today, Mr. Hopkins. You may have a future ahead of you, young man. Satisfactory work, James. I'll see you next class. You're a regular budding scientist, Mr. Hopkins. I'm afraid today's work was unsatisfactory. You'll do better next time, You do not seem to have the makings of a chemist. You spend too much time lollygagging in class, young man. See what happens when you don't prepare for class? You'll have to redo this class, Mr. Hopkins. That is all. You may go. The coursework is done, gentlemen. You may go. Those of you with a keen interest in the subject may return and do work for extra credit. It is outrageous that a chemist of my stature should put up with such outrage! I will simply not put up with this! I will not! Curious. Well done, whatever your name is. I suppose that was well done. Very well then. Quite. Edna's been talking about making her special mash for me. We have some truly talented students here. There's, what's his name? And that other child. I do believe we're going to see a whole new wing added to the school for the chemistry department. It only stands to reason. The newest research on the matter is quite astounding. Apparently, Russell was a test subject. The effects of the compound are said to last an entire fortnight. It's simply exhilarating! You know, they used to conduct pharmaceutical tests on the student body about a decade ago. I suppose that whole affair about the exploded lab last year has blown over by now. I do believe Dr. Slaughter has, as they say, lost it over a mere plant, no less. It boggles the mind! Dr. Slaughter was asked to give a lecture on that Fortissima plant of his. Apparently, it is the largest of its kind. Several of the students have been asking me about the old observatory. It's probably just a coincidence. It's been so delightfully calm around here recently, almost as if someone's taking charge of the students. I understand that one of the students is behind all of this. One Jimmy Hopkins fellow. You don't say. That is quite curious. I must say I find that hard to believe. Well, if you say so, it must be true. I confess, sometimes basic social concepts elude me. I'm afraid I'm single-handedly responsible for the recent increase in the Academy's insurance policy. I don't know if I can handle another misremembered periodic table. It is just so tedious. Sometimes I think I will never be recognized for my research. Well, buckle up, as my father always said. I'm sure that with the proper research, chemistry could solve the problem. That does sound awful. Pardon me? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. This school would be tolerable if it weren't for all these brats. Dr. Crabblestitch does not understand the need for science funding. After I told them phenolphthalein was a laxative, the brats put some in my coffee. It always seems to rain when I go outside. I simply can't stand it. Well, goodbye now. Goodbye. The lab awaits me. I believe I finally figured it out. If only I could get more monkeys. I am very close to finding a cure for male pattern baldness. I am certain of it. Sometimes I spend days at a time in the lab. I have, in fact, invented a compound which eliminates the need for bathing. Sorry, did you say something? How splendid! I suppose you're pleased. Have you ever done a pH test on your breakfast? Have you ever tried Edna's mash? Have you failed someone because they reminded you of someone who tormented you in school? Did you ever get the feeling that the students don't pay attention in class? Well, that did not ever occur to me, no. Why would I do such a thing? That sounds intriguing. A few times in my crazy youth I did. Awful! Just awful! You should not hit a scientist! How did you get to be so confused? Why are you attacking me? Whatever your name is, you will pay for your insolence! I will not take this from someone whose name I don't even remember! Oh, you don't think you'll get away with this, do you? Are you completely out of your mind? I should have stayed in my lab. What was his name? I have to remember his name. No respect these days. I need some smelling salts. This would never have happened to Rutherford. I hope Edna doesn't find me. I have had it with you! This cannot stand! I shall not allow this! Oh! I need to sterilize my face! I hope you get so hurt you won't make it to my class! I would stop you, but this is somewhat entertaining. You are like little beasts! That was uncalled for! Who did that? Very good, whatever your name is. That will do, I suppose. Oh, right! Take this! Why, hello. Hello. Hi there. Well, it's very simple. Let's see if I remember the details. What was it again? Oh, yes, I remember. Excuse me, child. I could use your help. Oh, hello, whatever your name is. I need your help. Oh, what did you just do? Whatever your name is, you should not have done that. What are you thinking, you imbecilic, imbecile? I have never seen such a pathetic display. Why are you even bothering? You cretin! He must pay! How did you get out of your cage? What's your name again? Do not bother me. Sorry, did you say something? And hello to you, young man. Hi there, whatever your name is. Hello there. Do not riot! Calm down! Oh, how delightful. Splendid! I have seen much better under the influence of lab fumes. And what is this supposed to be? Stop that immediately, you criminal! How can you be so heartless? Very enterprising. I'm impressed. Good to see the students are applying their chemistry knowledge. I recognize that compound. Benzyl bromide. It can't be ghosts. They don't exist. How very curious. Oh, well, back to the lab, I guess. I wonder what could have caused that noise. You! Stop! I see you, you rascal! You! What are you doing? Hello? Anybody there? Edna, is that you? What could that be? I see you! Come back here so I can see who you are! Get back here, you sneaky rascal! Where has that little rascal gotten to? Where has he gone? He probably went to do his homework or some such. Is he hiding? No, he's not clever enough to do that. I am very disappointed in you. Your actions are proof that arts are a waste of time. Well, thank you for telling me this, whatever your name is. That sounds very serious. You should tell Dr. Crabblesnitch. I see. Well, telling me this doesn't mean you don't have to do your lab project. Well, how very unfortunate. You are quite the hopeless child. Whatever your name is, you're in trouble. You obnoxious brat. If I remember your name, I will fail you! You look like a stupid child! You're a waste of chemistry! Well, if you keep that up, I'll have to punish you! Whatever your name is, you're about to get in a lot of trouble! Whatever your name is, do not push your luck! Stop that immediately or I will stop it for you! You are dressed inappropriately! That hair is unbecoming of, well, a human being. Those pants are unacceptable. Your footwear is frankly abysmal. You should not be wearing that shirt. Why didn't you get a useful tattoo? Like the periodic table. You smell like, well, rotten eggs. You're that horrible Hopkins kid everyone's talking about. I know you. I heard much worse when I was in school. I might care. If I remembered your name. Oh, do be quiet, you. Oh, stop your prattle. Why, you little brat! I'll remember that. Whatever your name is, you better hope you're not in one of my classes. Do not address your betters like that. You have a lot of nerve, young man. I should not continue if I were you. Ah, I remember now. It's this way. Follow me. Come on! Thank you, whatever your name is. Why do you wear such a thing on your head? I am grateful. Where do you think you're going, young man? That is the wrong way! Why are you not in bed? You should be sleeping. Go to bed. Lack of sleep inhibits learning. You cannot possibly be up to any good at this hour. It is well past your bedtime, young man. That will be enough of that. You stop that immediately. What on earth do you think you're doing? That is absolutely forbidden. You lout. You should not have done that. Hurry along now, children. Class is about to start. Everyone to your classrooms. Come on, children. Go to your classes. You should go to class now. Stop that immediately. I'm warning you. That is not allowed. Do not do that. You know very well that that is not allowed. You should not have come here. This is no place for you. What are you doing here? This place is forbidden to you. Children are not allowed here. Why would you be skipping school? You couldn't possibly be skipping school, could you? You better not be cutting classes. You ought to be in class, young man. Shouldn't you be in a classroom somewhere? Young man, what is that in your hand? You should not be carrying that. That looks suspiciously like a weapon. Is that a weapon in your hand? Put down that weapon immediately. It is unfortunate. I would even say regrettable. What, is going on?